Welcome in. Chill night, chill Thursday. I'm gonna level with you. I wasn't entirely sure what to play. So, it's been a hot minute. Figured I've been kind of preoccupied on streams with either the game that we're playing or something of the sort. So, I miss kind of doing the talkie streams, and I say that like every time that we do one of these, but yeah, we're just gonna treat it like a chill podcast night. Just kind of chat it up a bit. And do some PowerWash. Got some lo-fi, ready to go. I'm gonna turn it down on my end. I'm dead, but I'm here. Rest in peace. Welcome in, pal. Why you dead? Also, thank you, Ghosty, for the resub. Wonder when that spray paint sim is coming out. We can look it up. I'm so tired. A lot of stuff today. Spray paint sim. Release date. Comes out this month, in May. Just been go, go, go for like 2 weeks and I just crashed today. I feel that checks out. If you can help it, really sounds like you need a rest day. Yeah, we can look at the little teaser trailer thing for it in a bit, just to show people in case they don't know. But yeah. Let's get into some cleaning. Yeah, I don't envy the struggle of needing to just pack up all your shit and move. Like within a pretty short notice. Like the only times that I've ever done it, it was willing rather than being told, hey, you gotta go. Let's see how loud this is. That's not too bad. I think the biggest thing is trying to do it with toddlers under your feet 24/7. Yeah, that would be a huge pain in the ass. Like, you know, it's not their fault. Can't really blame them for it. They're not going to be old enough to have that kind of awareness. And be like, oh hey, I should probably leave be for a little bit so that mom and dad can get stuff done. That awareness doesn't come until older. About to just duct tape them to the wall? Well, there you go. There are parenting styles. Yeah, you're gonna go in air timeout. Yeah, leave me alone or you're going on the wall, damn it. Put something in a box and they immediately pull it out, or they're throwing all sorts of crap into open boxes. I'm like, whatever, that toy's gone for a while now. Yeah, I imagine they probably wouldn't be the best at packing. Like, shit, you think back, like, dude, for the longest time when I was a kid, I couldn't put stuff away. Like, even in the instances that I, like, wanted to clean my room, I could not figure out stuff going together. I think what kills that is the stupid, like, toy chest or, like, junk chest idea thing, which is sure, like, ease of responsibility and stuff for parents, and easier to deal with kids and all that, and being like, hey, until at least, like, they're a little older, of being like, just put all your shit in here, just pick it up off the floor. And so then when I got, like, a little bit older, I had, like, no organizational awareness, or even the slightest idea what to do. Found a whole ass waffle in one of the bathroom boxes. Safekeeping. Or that's a snack for later, you know? When you're in the middle of putting stuff away, you just put a little treat in there for future you. Made toddler child vacuum up his mess today with the handheld vac. That's surprising, actually. Like, I know our kid was a little afraid of the hand vac. He sat there and just shredded a sandwich to crumbs in the corner of the living room while I was trying to clean up some stuff in the kitchen. God. Boy's gonna learn. Yup. And you know, that's a good positive spin. Like, the situation of having to, you know, pack up and move and all that, it's a bummer, for sure. But no opportunity like the present to be like, hey, this is how we're going to do this. This is how we're going to do this. And you're going to learn that waffles do not go in the bathroom box. I think this helicopter's coming along pretty decent. I don't think we put the biggest dent into cleaning this last time. Oh no! That was the pud vase. Shit. It's been so long I forgot we put it up there. We always save it for last. I'm gonna have to start over. I'm gonna have to uninstall the game, delete the data. Start from level 1. That is 100% a joke. I am not in the slightest going to do that. We've come too far. We're just gonna learn to cope and exist with our mistakes. Really hoping I'm not gonna have to go back over this. We got the red nozzle on, which usually does us favors. As soon as the husband unit comes inside, I'm crawling into bed. There you go. That absolute unit of a man. I think we gotta switch out. Which one? E. Stubby gun. Okay. Now we can reach this. Pain in my butthole of a man today. Well, it helps you appreciate all the other times. I'd like to think that the instances that I'm pestering Ghosty, that it helps in the instances when I'm not pestering her, that she's like, oh, gee, you're swell. There we go. I think we're getting it. Now this one. Oh, I bet we have to clean the outside of this one. Yeah, I end up kind of missing it when you don't pester me. Hey, someone needs to save that. Someone needs to take a picture of that, please. Send it in the Discord, forward it to me. That is text proof. Legally binding. We're getting there. I take it back. Nope. No backsies. You posted it on the internet. It's there forever. How dirty is this water tank, dude? Where's, like, the other exposed part of this? Oh, this whole thing's the water tank. Ah, I see. I didn't see anything. Confucius. Y'all don't need to team up and gaslight me, alright? You see where we're standing? Right here. I've had it up to there with you guys. Right there. I will stand for it no longer. Slanderous. Rude, even. You know, maybe the 15-degree nozzle? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Maybe a couple more passes on some spots, but I thought this stuff was stuck on there a lot more. Looks like we're gonna need the ladder for some parts. Cleaned that up. That right there. I think we're about okay. Oh, now see these darker spots. I don't think I'm going to be able to get those. Without the higher strength nozzle. Yeah, let's grab the stool or the ladder. So I know you guys figured out what route you were going. Have you picked out snacks? I may have already asked that, because I'm a big fella. Swap this out for the longer one. Maybe we swap back to the red nozzle. I am of the belief that snacks can make or break a road trip. kind of get this. I bet the ladder will let us get closer, actually. I always used to get pistachios. I'll be honest, I didn't really mess with pistachios until my adult life. It kind of freaked me out that people were just eating green peanuts. Until one day I grew up, and then I tried them. And I'm like, oh, no, yeah, these are different. Just felt a little odd. Oh man, this water tank is so close. Where else? Yeah, some trouble spots here. Okay, I'm in bed. Sick. Good news, we almost have the water tank clean. If I can find these last spots. Damn. Right there. What was the button? Tab? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's part of the problem. We do need the red nozzle. The yellow one's not quite cutting it. Oh, it's so freaking close. There are exactly 0 positions that relieve the back, neck, everything pressure. Oh, damn. Makes me want one of those zero gravity chairs. I don't know how many people have seen those, but I really like the idea of it. Supposedly there's like the perfect angles or whatever that when you sit down in the chair, it really just relieves all the pressure off of every point. Now this is... oh, okay. This might still count. I usually enjoy being pregnant, but at this point I do not. That's fair. And it's not going to get any better. Yeah, from what I understand, when you're at kind of the end game, usually it gets to be a pretty miserable experience. Like the amount of times I've heard, like, oh, get this thing out of me. I feel like with both of my sisters, actually, they got to that point where they were just, like, super pissed. Still have, like, 6 weeks to go. No, wait, fucking 8. Buckle up, buckaroo. Oh, man. Does this count? Yeah, this counts, damn it. Please. Is this still the fuselage? It is. Come on, man. Water tank. Water tank. Oh my god. There's all these tiny... oh, okay. We finally got it. There's all those tiny cracks. I'm gonna do some online window shopping. Heck yeah. What for? I know I do a lot of scrolling on Marketplace and eBay. Go to fun websites, fill up a cart with cool stuff, close the tab, and rinse and repeat. God. See, you do that, and then you put your email information in. Almost like you're going to check out, but then don't. And then they'll send you an email. Be like, hey, you left stuff in your cart. Here's a coupon code. I've done that quite a few times. Craft supplies, always craft supplies. There you go. Oh, damn, speaking of craft supplies, we were gonna go... I feel like at one point we were gonna go check out Joann's Fabrics before they closed. But I think all of it's closed down now. At least the ones around here. I think Ghosty was saying that they were gonna be gone by Monday. Too late now? Yeah. I heard the deals weren't very good though anyway. Like, they were still really focused on trying to make their money back. I think they're all gone now as of yesterday. Probably. End of an era. There's so many places fucking closing. Filing for bankruptcy. Ghosty and I were talking about that too. They took all the sewing patterns and cut them up and threw them in the dumpster? What? Do you think that there's some sort of, like, craft pirate that was able to, like, retrieve some of those before they got shredded up? They would rather trash it than sell them for pennies. Yeah. When places go out of business, I haven't thought about this in a while, but I always get the urge, like, walking around, looking at the deals and stuff, because typically they'll sell, like, the display racks. They're just like, we don't need them. And I always get the urge to pick a couple up for absolutely no purpose. Like, I cannot think of a single fucking thing that I would do if I got fucking display racks. But every time they're doing, like, a bankruptcy sale, a closing sale, whatever, or, like, the store is moving and they're getting all new stuff, I'm just like, I could use a couple racks. Then I think about it and I'm like, I really couldn't. I don't need them. Oh yeah, look at all the newly posted sewing pattern lots on eBay. Oh my god. That's awesome. The racks and stuff are good for, like, craft fairs and stuff for vendors. That's true. See, yeah, there are applicable purposes for picking them up. It's just not shit that I would use. Like, I'm not setting stuff up. eBay. Sewing patterns. Do I need to look up Joann's Fabric too? I'm seeing a lot of sewing patterns. Yeah, all those craft fairs you attend. Yeah, honestly, all the time. Sewing patterns lot. Okay. Were the sewing patterns under, like, McCall's Butterick? McCall, Simplicity, Butterick, Buterick? Yeah, that's a brand name. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. The last time I sewed anything was in middle school for, like, some sort of home ec class. But yeah, that's nuts. There are, you weren't kidding, there's actually, like, a lot of listings. This little wood puzzle is coming along very nicely. Yeah. It's cute. If you find the... Oh, cute. If you find a link or something for it, you can send it to me, and then I can pull it up on stream so people know what it looks like. 3D one? Yeah, it's a little, like, display thing that goes on a bookshelf. You put it in between the books, and it's like a little 3D diorama, has, like, lights and stuff in it. Just to kind of look pleasing, spice up a bookshelf. Okay, let's see if I have a screen for this. The book nooks. Yeah. Ghosty, you finally got one. There we go. Yeah. That's nuts. Oh my god, some of these are old. Holy crap. I mean, that's cool, though. What would be really sick is people scanning these and making PDF. Though I guess I don't know how that implementation would work outside of obtaining the PDF. Oh, hold on. This is above the chat. Let's see what you're saying here. And getting sued. Who? Who's gonna sue? Well, especially for, like, these vintage patterns and stuff. If they're not selling them at Joann's Fabrics, then where else are these guys selling them? Apparently the pattern manufacturers were the ones who said to destroy them. Oh, so they're super litigious. They didn't want them given away for free. That sucks butt. I hate it. It's like, you're not doing anything with them anyway. What the fuck? Okay. Gonna open this up. This is the one that Ghosty got. It's cute. Yeah, you peek inside. Wish I could zoom in on this a little bit. Oh, I can. It's a nice little alley. Then it's gonna have the lights in there, the light up top. Super cute. Yeah. They get super intricate, yeah. Like, just being able to look over and seeing all the pieces and stuff now. Like, it even... I don't know if you can really see it on this picture, but there's a little hanging sign that's swaying. That's super cool. I think it's this sign right here. I've wanted to try one, but my kids would destroy it. We can't have nice things. Well, what if you put it up on, like, a higher shelf? Like, out of reach. Do you think they would try and climb it to mess with it? I suppose that's a valid concern. Okay. climb and throw things. Yeah, alright. Little boys are wild creatures. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I never really got into shit as a kid. Mostly because of the whole fear tactic parenting shit that my parents did. Where it was just like, yeah, no, if I touch this, it's gonna be a bad fucking time, so. Ghosty will have to show it off when it's done? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Either in the Discord or if she wants to show it on stream. Ooh. Okay. Man, I moved this all the way over here. Just to not need it. Music in alright volume? Or are we doing the thing where I've just been speaking in silence and you guys can't hear it? What music? There's music, I'm gonna fucking scream. You guys can't let me do this. You guys can't keep letting me do this. You're shitting me. I have my phone on low volume. I'm gonna turn this up. Nothing? Ghosty, I said at the beginning of the stream that I have lo-fi on. You gotta help me out. We don't listen. I didn't hear. Is it on now? Can you hear it? Okay. Fuck's sake. We're almost an hour into stream. Okay, I'm gonna turn it back down to where it was, and then in a little bit you guys let me know if it's too quiet. Now that we can all hear the music. Oh yeah, I guess on the topic of road snacks and stuff, I guess I didn't really give my 2 cents on it, but I think sweets kind of bite you in the ass if you're doing a road trip. I think some are okay, but I don't know, the amount of times that I've tried to be like, oh, I'm gonna get like a bag of candy or something, it just makes you feel like dog shit, or at least it does for me. And then you're stuck in the car driving wherever with just like a lead ball in your stomach. Yes, we're doing high protein snacks. Hell yeah, there you go. Yeah, I just think about, like, even going to the movie theater sometimes, there's, like, the force at hand is always stronger, where I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna get sweets, but, yeah, I'll sit there, eat a whole bag of Nerd Gummy Clusters, watching a movie, you drink that big-ass soda and eat a stupid amount of popcorn. And then you get up walking out of the theater and you're like, man, I don't feel so fucking good. And then, you know, in this modern day, you don't go back to the movie theater until months, half a year before something else decent comes out. Just eating dozens of hard-boiled eggs. Oh my god. See, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I'd have to at least put, like, salt and pepper or something on it. And then my dumbass would spill the salt and pepper in the car and get really grumpy. Can you just imagine a car full of room temp hard-boiled eggs? It'd be awful. Or like a Yeti cooler or some shit. You just open it up and have to almost give yourself whiplash doing a double take when it's just eggs. Like, is that empty? Oh no, god, oh. Then the aftermath of everyone eating them. Yeah, no, that would be a mandatory, everyone's windows rolled down. Hotboxing in the worst way possible. Yeah, god, that's the worst. Being in the car when you can't get away from it. I feel like we cleaned all this. We did. Oh. Okay. Fuselage. That's what we're currently working on. Mom always said she puts extra fart in her deviled eggs. Good. Just what everyone was asking for. Ghosty and I had some eggs today in our ramen. A nice soft boil. It's always good, but it's also what we had yesterday. And I think I'm reaching the point as an adult where, like, that's my limit. If I'm gonna do ramen, it's like 2 days in a row. And then not, like, at least space it out another day. Like whoever's job it is to fart in the deli meat containers at the factory. The grossest part about that is that it's literally just preservatives. Like, whatever that disgusting smelling stuff is. It's just like, this meat's been sitting in this package absorbing that stuff. And now I'm putting it in my body. I mean, I still do it. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't. But it's not a great feeling as a modern day American consumer. I miss the day when deli meat didn't smell like farts. Oh my god, when I worked at Subway too, that shit was rank. Like, that alone put me off from Subway for a long time. Gotta get your daily dose of fart meat in Red 40. Oh, we were talking about that the other day. I'm gonna look this up. I could have swore fucking that new RFK or whatever banned food dyes. I don't know if that was a myth or not. Oh, he's pushing to do it. Okay. Yeah, petroleum-based food dyes are going away by the end of the year, I think. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a couple reports here. Falsely claims he is banning multiple food dyes. I'm so annoyed with this guy. Red 40, Blue Lake, Yellow 5. Okay. Like, whatever. If we want to get rid of artificial food dyes and stuff, that's fine. I'm totally chill with that. But holy shit. I hate the like 180 flip that this dude did. Where he was gonna run third party against the fucking 2 other candidates and then got bought out. Where fucking Orange Man was just like, hey, if you drop out and come work for me, I'll give you a spot. Give you a spot in the government. And he sold out like a pussy. Let's stop farting in the deli containers while we're at it. Exactly. See, these are the steps. These are the steps that need to be taken. I usually don't get political, but holy fuck. That dude's whole existence pisses me off. Like, I didn't know a ton about him, and then the more that shit came out about him, I was like, okay. Defartify my meat. I get that on a t-shirt. Thing at a time. Let's do this. Do we grab the ladder? Or do we bring the stand over? Well, no, this will probably do it. Cleaning most of this off. Speaking of hotboxing, I saw a reel where this dude grew his own catnip and wanted to make it last longer. So he put it in the dehydrator and went to work. What? How did I pick that up? From all the way over here. Came home to his cat just stoned out of their minds. Surrounding the dehydrator. Oh my god. It reminds me, I don't do it very often. I think I've only done it like twice now, but making like catnip tea and then pouring some into platters and stuff for the cats. All of them like it. Toad still doesn't really know what to do with it. And then Sora likes it, he'll lap it up, and then Binks tries to lay in the dish. Roll around in it. We have some in the fridge. Oh, still? Jeez. Just get a dehydrator. just don't know if I want to be breathing that shit in. Like, it can't be very good for you. If cats are using it to get high, I don't know about that. It's all natural? I guess. Feels like there's always stuff that they say is all natural. Oh my god, like kratom? I don't know if you've ever taken it, but oh my god. For me, it was a miserable experience. Like, I was feeling like crap all the time. I was dealing with bouts of anxiety and stuff, like headaches and stuff a lot, and just kind of like general discomfort. And my friend, or my coworker friend at the time, he was just like, "Oh yeah, I like been there, whatever. Have you tried kratom?" And I was like, no. Like, I've heard of it, but no idea what you're talking about. It's like this green tea matcha thing almost, but it's supposed to have, or people treat it like it's supposed to have medicinal purposes, but the majority of the reason that people use it is to get people off of opiates. Like, it's to rehabilitate people with opioid addiction. And yeah, no, like I have a pretty sensitive system as is. And so when I only took it probably like 2 days in a row, you just take some of the powder, mix it in like orange juice or something, and drink it. So it's supposed to be, yeah, like this all natural thing, whatever. And you feel great. You feel caffeinated, like you feel perked up. Depending on whatever you get, people basically treat it like weed. But yeah, it's not illegal. You can go buy it at the store. There's whole shops dedicated to it. But yeah, I took it for 2 days. And then that morning that I woke up on the third day and I hadn't taken it yet, I was like, dude, I feel like shit. Like, I feel really bad. And I had kind of noticed, like, that bad feeling the day before, but I had just kind of equated it to how I had been feeling at the time. So it was just like, whatever, I'll just take the kratom. And then, yeah, it was feeling crap the third day. And then a combination of then pulling out my phone and looking into kratom a little bit more, because duh, like, totally shouldn't have gotten that out of the way first and looked into it. But yeah, I was like, oh cool, I'm not taking this anymore. I was experiencing pain and discomfort, and my coworker friend was just like, hey, take legal opium. Remember I even asked him about it. I was just like, dude, do you feel like crap when you stop taking this? He was just like, oh yeah, it's terrible. Like, dude, yeah, I bet. Could be that I'm just a little wimp baby, though. Can't hang with the cool kids. Okay, we're getting these done one at a time. stairs seem a lot more buggy. I don't remember getting stuck on them so much. Why is this one not clean? Oh, right. Other one over here. Okay. Stop running around, your mom's trying to sleep. See, there he is. There he is to save the day. Good on him. Alright, those of you who aren't currently subscribed, ads are going to start in about 2.5 minutes. Thank you to those who are. Appreciate you. And as a treat to those who are, we're not going to go to a Be Right Back screen. We'll just keep hanging out. Especially on a more talky stream. Mine says 3.5. I hate Twitch. Like, specifically the ad thing. It's never been consistent. Like, I'm supposed to... I have my setting for 3 minutes of ads every hour, and I'm 90% sure it's only been playing 2 minutes at the start of stream. Which kind of makes the whole, like, putting a delay on my timer not make sense. But for some reason, it was necessary not even a couple weeks ago. I've honestly thought about kind of switching up the ads. Like, in my head, it makes sense to just get them out of the way, do the 3 minutes so that it plays less frequently. But it might be something to look at. Maybe the way to do it is more frequent ads, just less, or just the same amount, just broken up more. I just kind of like the appeal, though, of people being able to hop in and most of the time not be hit with just like this massive fucking ad wall. Like, I know I hate that shit on streams. Oh, Wally has Instagram Reels playing at full volume on his phone. Jesus. Clean up the pud face a little early. Fuselage, I think, is done. Engine mounts. That's done. We're at 99% clean. Cockpit ladder. Ah, this guy. Sick. Hydraulic control unit. I see. Hydraulic pipe, 7 of 8. Must be on the other side. Oh, is it these? Hydraulic piping. This one. Well, which one is it? Huh. Maybe back on the other side? These seem fine. Doesn't make any sense. Oh. There we go. Hydraulic pipe covers. Oh no, landing gear. Tiny spot there. This guy could use a touch up. Ah. In the center there. Get the underside, make it look nice. Where the hell else is the dirt? Okay. Is that all of it? No, this tire's dirty. Okay. There we are. There's more of the trouble spots. Got to get up close and personal with it. And it still doesn't want to work. Ah, this? Possibly more. I can't really go any lower. I feel like I'm missing a very obvious spot. Ooh, maybe. There's all that there. Oh, we gotta get up. Okay. Not a problem. Yeah, shoot. That's not gonna work at all. Do we use the stool? Is that the way to do it? A little too finicky. Where? Okay, I found it. Right there. Still? Jesus. Okay. Took way too long. But damn it, we can get this done. That's a guarantee. Tire. This tire's probably gonna have, yeah, dirt spots on the bottom. Maybe on the side. Really not seeing any more dirt on the tire. Let's lay down again. Oh, okay. Let's get the ladder. Propellers being in the way. It's a little obnoxious. Cool. Hey, last three tail fin tires. Oh, that front one. Sick. Tail fin. So I thought we were done. Ah. Drive shaft. Sick. We did it. Time-wise, from the first time we did this to now, I'd say we took way too long. Clean the mayor's mansion. Oh god. It's like all graffiti. Oh, it's not even dirt. That's rough. I live for those sped up recap videos. Yeah, they're pretty good. There's our van. Can we? Surely not. Like, we can't go exploring, right? Yeah, there's a boundary box. Can we peek? Looks like there's a whole lot of nothing. Are we meant to get in there? Extra long extension available in shop? No way. We gotta spray that from all the way over here? Hold on. Oh, dude. Christ. How far away does it actually spray, though? Really far. That's gonna be such a pain in the ass. Whatever. Let's start here. Yeah, it's nice to just kind of hang out and chill. Feels like lately I haven't been able to talk to chat too much. Just getting caught up in the middle of whatever I'm doing, troubleshooting and such. Love the PowerWash streams. Yeah, I enjoy them too. I always say, oh, I want to do these more, but then just get too caught up in, oh, well, I want to do this, I want to do this. And forgetting to slow down and just have a stream that's chill. Enjoy it, just hang out. Don't need to be constantly trying to get super high ranked in a game, or definitely take a break from troubleshooting instead of just continuing to do it on stream. Used to be addicted to House Flipper, but just the cleaning and painting part. House Flipper I feel like would be a good one. Like, I enjoy this just because it's really one thing. So it's kind of mindless. It's like, oh, you see dirt or graffiti? Spray it off. With House Flipper, I almost feel like it's a little more task involved. You gotta pay a little bit more attention to what you're doing. But I'd definitely be down to try it at some point. It's fun. I believe it. I mean, yeah, a lot of people that I've talked to that play stuff like this definitely recommend House Flipper just because it really is in the same genre of stuff. That reminds me, though, we were going to look at the spray paint simulator trailer thing. Let me get that pulled up. Pause this for a sec. Like, this one feels very copy-paste. Instead of cleaning stuff off, you're making it pretty. The demo was fun? Oh, you played the demo? That'd be cool. Oh, instead of Yeah, it was neat. I suddenly want this. Right? It looks good. Comes out this month. But yeah, no, we could totally, instead of like cleaning off a pud face, I could just go like tag up the side of this house with a pud face. That'd be cute. I dig it. We'll definitely pick it up. Definitely the same vibe as PowerWash. Yeah. I almost wonder, do you know if it's by the same people or not? It is? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I heard rumor that there was going to be a PowerWash Sim 2, or maybe that's already out. I'm not sure. Oh, let's get the music back. There we go. Before you guys are just like, what music? I feel like they'll just do updates to PowerWash forever. I could see it. I don't really see why they would need to make a new game. Other than like a graphical update. But even then, like this has a style to it. This doesn't look bad at all. Baka, hey. PowerWash has always been there for us. Hell yeah. That's what I was saying. How you been? I was just saying earlier, I haven't really been able to talk too much to chat. So yeah, how's it going? It's been a laid-back night. We've been talking about the Joann's Fabrics getting shut down. We were talking about food dyes allegedly on their way to get banned. Talking about road trip snacks. I actually did hear about that a little. The food dye thing. Fart meat, yes. Yeah, we did talk about the preservatives in like prepackaged meat. Bought 2 little crochet sets. That's cool. Oh, the Joann's Crafts. Yeah. Oh, so cool. Yeah, you picked them up like when they were going out. Yeah, I was saying Ghosty and I were talking about going before they finally shut down, but never really got to it. Then we looked up, Confucius was saying on eBay that a ton of people are reselling the sewing prints, sewing templates. And yeah, like there's just tons of listings. Patterns. Yeah, that's right. The crochet sets, are those the ones that come in the bag and then it's a little figure? Because I feel like I've seen those around quite a bit. Oh, and Ghosty's book nook. Yeah. Yeah, her little project she's working on. She's so focused. Yeah, the little wobbles ones. Yeah. Yeah, I think Ghosty got some of those before. Yeah. She's nodding in approval. I got Pierre the Penguin and a little fox guy. Let's look it up. Online window shopping, craft supplies, yeah. Lots of topics. It's been a chill night. I enjoy it. These things are cute, though. It's exciting you got to pick some up before they... Hopefully you got a decent deal on them. Oh, cute. Okay. This little guy. Well, alright. This ad blocker is like super aggressive. Cute. There's a limited edition one. It's purple. And a pastel one. What was the other one? A little fox guy. Cute. Yeah, these are adorable. I don't think I've ever crocheted before. I remember learning how to knit in like 2nd grade. They were just teaching us to do that. I think the furthest I got was making like a little square. I don't know if it was a coaster or whatever, but that's super cute though. It's always nice to get those little craft things. I want to work on this Gundam so bad, but I'm so intimidated by it. Like, there's just so much that I want to do to it, outside of just putting it together. Like, I want to get really detailed with the paint and stuff, but I'm concerned on whether or not I need, like, a little mini painting booth vent thing, even just to use the paint markers. Be able to polish it up, make it look real fancy and nice. Got this idea today though, at least since I do miss, like, we got to do the Bulbasaur figure that you can kind of half-see, but we got to do that and that was pretty nice, but I've kind of been missing stuff creatively, and so getting to do something more crafty, or even today I got an idea of getting on the ball about it and setting up a drawing scene again, so that way we can do some more art on stream. Since we didn't end up doing Inktober live last year. I think it'll help me just organize my thoughts and stuff too. Like, just get all these crazy ideas of things that I want to do, but don't really have like an easy way to implement them. The dog whisperer was on this ad. Okay. But yeah, I feel like drawing, getting some sort of creative outlet would help me out quite a bit. The antidepressants are working really well. Which is great. So now I'm more leveled out at a point that I can actually put stuff into action, like getting all this new stuff set up on stream for the overlay and everything. Really wasn't like a super long project this time. Like, partially due to having more experience knowing how to set it up, but like not getting distracted, not getting distracted as much. I'd say things are going all right. It's a shame that all these places are closing, though. Like, yeah, you get the good deals and the experience of, getting to see them before they're gone. It does remind me of the of the time that Hastings went out. I feel like I may have talked about this on stream before, but when, yeah, it was like 2 weeks before they announced that all the Hastings were going to shut down due to bankruptcy. And I went in there and bought, like, I think a Funko Pop or something. And the lady at the cash register, who had to have known, there's no way that she didn't know at that point. It was literally 2 weeks out that it became like a headline. But, yeah, it was just like, oh, do you want to get signed up for a Hastings card? I was just like, sure. Noting that I never frequently went to Hastings. But got my dumb ass to sign up for a card. Only for them to shut down shortly after. I actually never heard of Hastings. Really? I wonder if it's a specific... You know how there's certain franchises that are only in like certain chunks of places? I'm trying to think of another example of that. Store card or credit card? I think it was just a store... yeah, no, I know it was just a store card. It definitely wasn't a credit card. I had never heard of Hastings until I moved here. If I had to compare it, or like... Yeah, if I kind of had to describe it, I would say... a pocket-sized Barnes & Noble? Like, I think it was one of those things that they were more known for books for a long time, and then they started moving in other sorts of media and shit. So, like, started doing music, albums, stuff like that. Kind of pop culture merchandise. Like, it was starting to get mall-ish. And I think maybe that's what did it for him, as far as, like, the downfall, was just because, I mean, you go into a Barnes & Noble now, and sure, they have, like, a Lego area, they have, like, art, writing supplies and stuff, but primarily the store is books. And then they have, like, a music section or whatever, but primarily you go to Barnes & Noble for the books. And with Hastings, yeah, it turned from bookstore-ish to kind of a mall. And then it's one of those things, just like, why would I go to Hastings other than, like, deals on occasion when I could just go to the mall, which is, like, less than 15 minutes away. At least that was the case around here. That does make me curious, though. I wonder where, like, all the Hastings locations were. Oh, wow. They don't even show up on a... They don't even show up first on a search anymore. It's been so long. Hastings Entertainment. Here we go. We'll zoom in a bit. Yeah, Hastings Entertainment was an American retail chain that sold books, movies, music, and video games, and functioned as a video rental shop. That's right, okay. I forgot about that part. So they were just doing, like, fucking everything. As of 2016, it had 126 superstores, which were mainly located in the south-central United States and Rocky Mountain states, and parts of the Great Plains and the Midwestern states. Hastings Entertainment stores were also located in many college towns. Interesting. Company initially weathered the decline of video rental stores, outliving both Blockbuster Video and Hollywood Video. That's right. God, I remember these two. Well, more so Hollywood Video. I remember seeing the Blockbuster sign, but I can't tell you whether or not I ever actually went into a Blockbuster before they were gone. I definitely went to a Hollywood Video, though. There was this Hollywood Video in a build that shared a building with Game Crazy, which was like a game rental store. And then they ended up eventually kind of merging together and then knocking out the wall and just putting in an archway so that, you know, parents and stuff could take their kids. They go rent a movie, they take the kids over to the video game section, all that kind of stuff. But I remember Game Crazy was sick. Declining sales finally forced the company to shift its primary focus to collectibles and comic books. That's right. They also had comic books too. Hastings became the largest comic book retailer in the United States. That's nuts. Yeah, fuck, I don't even know where you could get comic books now. I'd have to look it up. Like, other than online. Are comic books still even popular? Like, popular enough that, well, surely it's gonna have, like, its niche group, but I feel like I just don't hear people talking about it that much anymore. We have a comic book shop in town. Where? I'm gonna look it up. I guess there's a couple. Entertain Mart, Collector's Outpost, Captain Comics. They almost all kind of look like little mom and pop shops. I guess, like, there's one that looks a little bit bigger, but wild. Oh, how the times change. I remember a point in time when you could just go loiter. Didn't have to buy anything.
Starting tomorrow, this simple water hack.
Oh my god, stop. I mean, not that you really have to buy anything now. I feel like there's just been a huge decline in any sort of really going out and about. Feels like you step out the door and somebody's trying to sell you something or force you to buy something. Like, one of the saddest things, Ghosty and I have been wanting to go, or she's been wanting to go, I've been wanting to take our family to go camping. Since it's kind of like one of the things that Idaho's known for is just being able to go camp because it's like relatively close. But it's like, fuck, you can't even go camp anymore because people suck. And when COVID hit, like tent camping, yeah, there used to be, like, it used to be a pretty regular thing that you could go do. And in between stupid fucking people buying up all the property that they're not doing anything with out in the fucking mountains, but still making it private property and finding the shit out of people if they catch them camping on it. Between that and then when COVID hit, everybody was just like, well, we're stuck inside and we don't want to be, so we're going to go camping so that way we're also away from people and we're not going to get sick. And so everybody went camping, right? And then there's the forestry service that has like the little outhouses, or like that patrols through, pays attention if there's like a bunch of trash, if there's, you know, excessive litter from campers and all that normal shit that they can go through, pick it up. It's unfortunate, but that it was manageable. The problem is when everyone and their mom goes camping and a majority of people fucking suck, is they all go up there and they trash it. They trashed it so bad, like the favorite camping spot that I like to go to the point that they banned people from camping for years. I can't even confidently tell you whether or not it's open now to the public again to go camping in that specific spot, because people just trashed the fuck out of it during COVID. It's super frustrating. It's like there's just not like simple stuff like that you can do anymore. Some people started a forest fire a few years ago because they were camping on the side of the road and then took a shit and tried to burn it. Yeah, I remember hearing about that one. It's so dumb. Like, I know the whole people are different people and they all live their own experience and shit and whatever, not supposed to cast judgment and shit, but oh my god. It's like I can't imagine operating. Granted, like, I'm in my head a lot, and so maybe, sure, it comes more naturally to me, but I cannot imagine going about life that fucking selfishly and carelessly to just be in a position to do stupid shit like that. I don't understand. But at the same time, I'm also not somebody that would light my shit on fire. I don't think the bar is set very high for that. Our house goes on the market on the 12th. Signed papers today. No turning back now. Damn. There you go. It's exciting. Understandably a little daunting, but still exciting. Making moves. Like, I hope you guys get a good amount back out of it. Like, at the very least. Like, it would definitely suck. Trying to customize it, put all that time and stuff into it, and then not really get the kickback on it that you deserve. Especially when the housing market is awful anyway, and people charge way more than houses are worth. So, like, you take a property that you actually put work into, and yeah, like, I hope you make a buck off of it. Like, the system's not changing anytime soon, so you may as well play it. Unless it's a nice family that wants to live in it. If that's the case, then hopefully it works out on both of your guys' sides. Like, if somebody from BlackRock is trying to buy your property, you know, that company that owns an ungodly amount of real estate, then, yeah, burn them. That's what I would do if I had a house. If there was some big real estate corporation that was just coming through trying to buy up a bunch of property, my house happened to be one of the ones that they wanted. Have you ever seen the YouTube channel Outdoor Boys? That sounds familiar. Let's look it up. If someone bought it at the asking price, we would walk away with about $295K profit. Holy shit. Yeah, damn. I for sure hope you guys get that. That would be awesome. Outdoor Boys live by me. That's cool. Yeah, let's look them up. That does sound really familiar. Oh, yeah. I've totally seen like videos, clips and stuff. Like the one that comes to mind is, I don't know if there's like multiple ones of this, but where he's digging down into the snow because there's like a snowstorm or whatever coming across the top, and then he goes to the left and like burrows out a little tunnel to put his stuff in. That's the man I aspire to be. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is total like bushcraft stuff. This is really cool. I'd love to do this stuff too. Their cabin, at least. I think they full-time live in Anchorage. Their cabin is right down the road from here. That's cool. That's super sick. Yeah, I should show my dad this. He would, if he hasn't seen this guy already. Like, my dad's totally into the whole minimalist camping, bushcraft stuff. Kind of reminds me, though. Have you guys seen Grind Hard Plumbing Co.? These guys are in northern Idaho, and they just build crazy shit. There are a lot of Alaska YouTubers that live within like 15-mile radius of here. Crazy. Marty from Homestead Rescue lives right up the road. That's cool. It'd be so chill having dope-ass neighbors like that. But yeah, these guys... this is kind of... point of notoriety for them. They took like these little Barbie Jeeps and stuff and put actual motors in them. And then now they just do crazy stuff. They've been able to afford like building a whole new shop. They built this thing, monster truck tricycle. So just huge ass tires. They got the engine behind them, the seat in that front like tractor wheel. Yeah, they converted this little cheap electric car off of Amazon into an off-road vehicle. Simple Living Alaska used to live about 10 minutes from here, but they moved. That's cool. Oh, and they've done this. I've seen a couple channels do this where they buy old Humvees from government auction. Or government military auction, and then they go down to pick it up, and then they try and drive it back all the way home. So yeah, like partly from right there. I don't remember exactly where they get them, but driving from almost Vegas to northern Idaho in a fucking old ass Humvee like that is such a project. Truck house life hangs around here all the time. His buddy lives down my road. That's rad. That'd be so cool, just all the different projects and stuff that they're up to. Always have something going on. Anyone interested in the house? It'd be cool. Can show you where the stars live. Little tour of the property. Tour of the neighborhood. Man, am I getting all this? No. There we go. No, I know I definitely want to visit Alaska at some point. I don't know if I'd want to live there. I think if we're gonna pack up and move super far away or something, that Ghostie's gonna try and drag me to Ireland. But honestly, the more I end up hearing about it, the more it doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Sarah Palin lives not too far. Oh my god. She bought a huge chunk of property up the road to build a custom family complex on. Jesus. I remember when she was relevant. I think I was in grade school. I mean... Well, that's the thing. Ghosty, you were saying the... Isn't like the caveat of moving to Dublin or Ireland is that you need to own a business? Like, you can't just show up. Like, you have to already have a business so that you're bringing some form of some form of like sustainable profit. That's the Netherlands? Oh, okay. Saw her in town the other day in her shiny black Escalade. She lives by Best Western. Don't dox Sarah Palin. She's out of the public eye now. I think. I don't hear about her anymore. You have to have clients before you get here. Interesting. Is there a way that I could fill out tax forms so that via loophole I could list chatters and viewers and lurkers as clients? I think she just sued somebody for defamation and lost. It was in the news. Oh my god. Defamation for what? Like... Okay, that annoys me. I have to look it up. It's like, I haven't heard about her in forever. So, who is saying something bad enough that it is personally affecting her on a daily basis? New York Times, maybe? Okay. Sarah Palin defamation lawsuit. Wow. Yeah, no, that was like recent. What? This is annoying. Sarah Palin back in court for defamation retrial against the New York Times. Palin accused the paper of defaming her in a 2017 editorial linking her political action committee in the shooting of Gabriel Giffords. I forgot, she shot someone? Like days ago, pretty recent. Yeah, no, I saw it like... It was like, yeah, April 15th. I saw something from like April 20th. I was like, oh, damn. But holy shit, talk about get a life and let shit go. It's 2017. And she's still sweating about it 7 years later? Or 8 years later? Almost a decade? Is she bored? Sounds like she's bored. Big news up here because she lives here. That makes sense. But I mean, like, fuck, what is she up to now? Because it's not like anything that they said in 2017 is like hurting her in her day-to-day life right now. So this is a petty retrial. Because she lost the first one, apparently. America's Lethal Politics. It's written in the wake of a 2017 shooting at a baseball field. Giffords was later shot at a constitutional event in Tucson, Arizona by a man named Jared Lee Launer. Oh, okay, so she did not shoot anyone. In her shiny black Escalade, rides around town and road rages. Palin appeared to take exception to this passage. Was this attack evidence of how vicious American politics has become? Probably. In 2011, Jared Lee Launer opened fire in a supermarket parking lot, grievously wounding Representative Gabby Gifford and killing 6 people, including a 9-year-old girl. Link to political incitement was clear. Before the shooting, Sarah Palin's Political Action Committee circulated a map of targeted electoral districts that put Mrs. Giffords and 19 other Democrats under stylized crosshairs. Okay. Palin's suit asserted that the Times published a statement knowing that there was no clear link between her political activities and Launer's crime. So they were trying to insinuate that this was totally like an inside job. Right? If I'm reading this correctly. Well, whatever. Making up the last part. Don't sue me for defamation. No, she won't even hear about it, and then in a decade you'll get papers. What the fuck ever. It's okay, so whatever. A newspaper article gets their fucking headline and she's sweating bullets about it when it doesn't impact her in her day-to-day life. Maybe it did at the time, obviously, like bad press and all that, but to try and bring it up again this far, it's like, move on. Like, move on. The rest of the world, outside of Alaska, doesn't know you or anything about you. Like, there's a whole generation of kids. I bet I could go to my kid's school and ask any of the students. Be like, do you know Sarah Palin? And they'd be like, no. Yeah. I can't even assume or put a face to who that could possibly be. Google mapping your house for fun. As long as you keep the address out. As long as the address is not in chat. That's all I care about. Because then you'll really get sued, and that'll be really sad. She can try and sue me, but she's not gonna like it. Because then if she's really worried about defamation, I'll fucking flip a 180. I'll go from who cares to fuck you, I care. I'll double down. I'll be like, actually, I have proof that she was responsible. And then just pull things out of my ass. Just to ruin her day. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I've heard her name since 2008, 2009, around the housing crisis. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have swore that her, like, peak relevancy was also around the time that Obama was a politician and becoming president. Or was president. I'm not sure. Well, no, I guess you could argue that her peak relevancy was around the time that she was portrayed in Eminem's music video. God, Eminem's another character too. Him coming out of the woodworks and just putting out a whole ass song that was just like, oh my god, everyone's trying to cancel me. It's just like, we thought you were dead. It's like no one knew you, bud. People were not thinking about you. Looks like they've already built a second house on the property and are starting a third. Well, good for Thera. That's probably why she brought up the... Oh my god, yeah, no, that's probably totally why she brought up the thing. Hopefully trying to get some, like, court winnings. To be able to pay for some of that shit. Smart move, Sarah. You know what? Take back everything I said. She may be a politician, but she's a business lady first. Working on that family compound. It's scary. It's a scary thought. Like, I'd live on a compound with friends. And make like a written contract that we're not going to turn it into a cult. But if like my family was just like, hey, I bought some acreage, let's all build houses and live on this compound together so that we're around each other all the time and you can't get away from me, I'd vomit. I'd vomit in my mouth. Nah, create a cult, have some fun. That's what we're trying to do here. We've been trying to do this for like 2 years. One of us. Fuck it. That's what... Oh, that would be really funny if I got, like, chanting like that as as like a follower alert. I might have to do that. Cause yeah, there's still some like clean up housework stuff that I need to get done, cause yeah, I still don't have alert sounds set up right now for subs and followers on this overlay thing. Like if I swap back over to my other overlays, they're right there. I just haven't moved them over. But maybe it's a good opportunity to set up something different. Either follow alert or sub alert. I was just thinking that, like, I feel like maybe the sub alert makes more sense. Because by subbing, you're showing some real dedication. And, like, it wouldn't be a cult. It wouldn't be a cult if the metaphorical cult leader wasn't profiting off of all the culties. Culties? I think I was going for like an employee type word. Cult members? I don't know. Cultists? Ah, there you go. See, I'm good at this. Thanks for joining my cult. Yeah. I could probably make a cult. I just wouldn't want it to get weird. And I feel like the type of people that are going to really involve themselves in a cult aren't people I want to hang around, to be honest. Just not one of those creepy cult leaders who insist on having 12 wives. Yeah. Never mind. reminds me, I really like that Futurama episode of the lawyer dude who's trying to advocate for Zoidberg for eating the flag. And he just keeps bringing up, like, freedom, but then, like, really extreme examples of freedom. So he's, like, slowly winning the people of the court over, and then he's just like, yep, me and my 12 wives. People are like, what? The thing that stresses me out about all that is, like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, a lot of those situations, multiple wives and stuff, whatever, at least from what I've seen, media-wise, is they don't work. And so how the fuck, in this day and age, this modern economy, how do you get away with that? Like, how do you financially get away with that other than some sort of illegal activity and then money laundering? Tax fraud? Yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah, one of the obvious answers. It's like, is it tax fraud every time? Or is it some billionaire that is just like, yep, this is what I'm doing? Cult membership fees. Yeah. But yeah, I get, yeah, specifically in a cult, yeah, it's the membership fees. But when it's just like the, oh, what was that TLC show? Like Sister Wives or something? Where just the one dude and then like the 4 families, and they live in a fucking cul-de-sac. It's like, how? How the hell? Or the forced labor stuff. Yeah. Oh god, that family's so screwed up. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, not surprising. Sad to see, but not surprising. I think all the wives divorced him but one? What? Not the sisters. Oh my god, yeah. While the show Sister Wives portrayed a plural marriage with Cody Brown as the patriarch, it's important to clarify that all his marriages have not ended in divorce. Yeah, specifically, Cody is still legally married to Robin Brown, while his relationships with Mary, Janelle, and Christine have ended in separation or divorce. Oh my god, can you imagine the child support? Dude's paycheck is negative monthly. Oh my god. Well, cause damn, didn't he have like 4 kids at least with each wife? Damn. It seems like one of the recent ones was December 2022, where Mary and Cody divorced. What? Oh, legally, Cody and Mary have been divorced since 2014. Oh. One of the oldest kids unalived themselves not too long ago. That's so fucking sad. I remember hearing murmurs about, like, some of the kids being pretty heinous. It's just unfortunate. Like, situations that just makes you grateful for the position that you're in. It's like, yeah, I'm maybe depressed and didn't figure out a solution until I was 27, but I could have been born in a cult. I could have been born in a cult. I think because of how messed up the family dynamic was. I mean, so many reasons. Because, I don't know, I think even at a baseline, I'm sorry, I'm not sharing my husband with anyone. Yeah. Let's say you're in the majority. Like, I don't think a lot of people are trying to live that lifestyle. But no, like, even at a baseline, yeah, the whole family dynamic thing, like you're saying, is like, there is absolutely no shot that he was spending enough time with all of the kids, like, to make an impact. And, like, yeah, essentially the dad, Cody or whatever, being treated like a god between all these four families. Like, oh my god, that's totally what it is. This seems super inefficient. Can you not enter the gate? I cannot. It wanted me to buy this extendo thing to be able to spray from here. I don't have a stool out here. I don't have a ladder. It's just little old me. I mean, it seems to be working, though. Slowly but surely. Yeah, and I don't think a lot of these pieces are super broken up. Like, you still have window and glass, but I don't think there's a ton of mess comparatively. Yeah, like that, it's pretty much already done. Here we go. We can stand up here. Neat. Yeah, I thought this was going to be bad, but it's really not terrible. This does seem to work pretty good at a distance. crazy thing at work today? Do tell. Spill the beans. Spill that tea, girl. Got a client case that was very quickly snatched from me. They didn't even tell me they were giving it to one of my higher-ups. Jesus. Turns out it was because it was a multi-million-dollar client that was about to leave. Jesus. It's one of those things. Makes you super curious, but then at the same time you're just like, wow, yeah, I'm glad I wasn't the one that had to deal with it. I was so okay with it being taken. Yeah, I would too. Literally messaged my lead and said thank you. Getting there. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it before stream ends. Oh, nope, we won't. But we'll be able to clean it up pretty quick next time. I might go back to start doing one of these a week. It's been really nice just getting to chill. Just thinking, oh shit, I haven't felt the baby move in a while, hope everything's okay, and then 2 seconds later she kicks me in the bladder. Yep, just checking in, still here. Sure, pick a name. Oh yeah. Not yet. Clock's ticking. Oh, that'll be cool if you figure it out on the road. Haven't had time to even think about it. That might be a really good, like, and a really, like, coincidental fate. Of you guys figuring it out while you're on the road. Alrighty, we're gonna finish up this pillar, and then I think that's gonna be it for the night. She gets named after some random town between here and DC. It's not a bad idea. Got a lot of places to go. Alrighty. Goodbye, lo-fi. Hello, chatting music. Alright, well, I appreciate you all. It's been a good night. Meet my daughter, Alberta. There you go. That's not too bad. I had a good time on stream tonight. Yesterday was fun, but I was super unprepared. Probably should have played the game a little bit, figured it out. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing too much. A little bit. Need to slow down, and so this was really nice. think we will start doing this at least once a week. Might be on Thursdays for a bit, since we do have the longer stream tonight, and then, as always, tomorrow is going to be the finals. I've been playing a lot of that. However, social links, if you're interested. Game recommendation form, if you want to fill that out. We played Descent yesterday for the Macintosh, but I'm willing to play kind of whatever. So, thank you for watching. If you're currently watching, not already following, feel free to do so. Helps me out. And I hope y'all have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever applies. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. Enjoy the outro.